Okay, I thought I'd do a little review. This is on Lock Technology Inc. that manufactures these. These are rocker picks. And I had a set like this before. It was called the Grandmaster set, and basically it was these two sets put together in one big case, and it seemed to disappear over the years. I had it years ago. Pretty much what these are good for, these are for this set here. Let me bring in the light here. These are for older GMs, and if you see it has in between cuts, and they're a double-sided pick. Okay, and they do work. Pretty much where I use these today, back in the day when I first started in 1988, I would use these things all the time. To open cars, or to you can even start an ignition with these. But pretty much today what we use them for, in the shop, we'll get old cars that are people that are car collectors, like you get a 57 Chevy or a 34 Dodge or something, and they'll have these ignitions in the dashboard, and they do use a sidebar, so they're a hard lock to pick. With these jiggler picks, you're able to jiggle them, and you got to turn them counterclockwise, and then there's a little hole in the face of the lock. You could depress the pin and then remove the cylinder, and that's where these things really come in handy, having them. I just picked these two sets up. I really wasn't going to buy them because it's something we really don't use a ton, and I could get by with other stuff that I have, but they had these sets on eBay, and they had them. Some guy would have them sold, and I think he kind of had them listed a little incorrectly, but the starting bid was $19 for both sets. So I put a bid in on them, and this is probably, both of these sets together is probably a $150 set. And the company's still in business. These Fords here, they're a neat Ford, but they're really good for the 8-cut Fords, and they're double-sided also. And they do work. I've used these a lot to remove Ford ignitions. You can get them to work on the 10-cut Fords, but you really got to play with them a lot more. And then this is just a standard set of lock picks, but they're a little bit thicker. They're really made for automotive use, but they have the same profile as your standard lock picks. They do come with a shutter door. Tension tool. I'm really not a fan of this one. I really like the actually Chinese ones, the Clome. I think they're Clome. And they're a lot heavier duty, and they actually work a lot better. So that's what I'm going to add to this set. And here's your old style Chryslers. But it's a neat set to have. I don't know if I would invest the money into it because it is for older vehicles. I just got a really good deal on it. Both these sets, one's called the 3400 and one's called the Lt-280. And if you put them both together like this is considered the Grandmaster set. So they sell the same set with all this, and it's all sewn together in one case, and it folds all up. It's called the Grandmaster lockpick set. You'll see a lot of these too on the face of them. They'll have them like Medco or Matco or Snap-on, and it'll say for use for automotive locksmiths or repair service people only, authorized use, something like that. These ones, when you order them right from the company here, it's Lock Technology Inc. And there's no website on here because this is an older slip, but they're still in business. I looked them up the other night on the internet, and pretty much they're not a locksmith supplier. They sell tools for vehicles, so it's more directed towards the auto repair person. But I just got a great deal on these. I thought I'd show them to you guys. Like I said, I had a set before. I actually really liked them, and I'll watch eBay for stuff like this, and I think it was not listed under lock picks. It was listed under like jiggler tension wrenches, and I looked it up. I think I was looking for a special set of tension wrenches, and I was just looking under tension wrenches, and this came up. There was a bid for $19. I figured I'll throw a bid in. What the heck, and little behold, I won the set. So anyways, I just thought I'd show you guys about these, in case you guys see these and you're interested in getting them, what they're all about. So pretty much they're for cars that are made back when you had 2 keys for the car, you had an ignition key and a door key. The complete set of GMs, which works great, by the way, if you have to remove those cylinders into the old dashboards of the cars. And then the Fords, if you have to remove the 8-cut Ford cylinders, these work very well too. Pretty much everything is well designed in this set, and it works very well. So I just thought I'd show you guys. All right, talk to you later.